How we doing today? So I'm finally gonna make a little video of the Ethiopian coffee ceremony, beginning with first green beans here. They're Ethiopian Eritrean, if I pronounce that correctly there. These are supposed to be some good beans that I found online. Good fresh beans. Some of them claim to be old crops or whatnot, but everybody gave this one a very good rating. It was pretty easy to find on Amazon, and it's become a little passion of mine, hanging out with the Eritrean community in Charlotte. I've, in the spirit of St. Justin de Jacobus, have become one of the Eritrean adopted children. And so with that, I've learned how to do the Ethiopian coffee ceremony, roasting the beans, as you can see here we're doing. And then after that, make a nice fresh pot of coffee. The Eritrean community and the Ethiopian community believe in having coffee 4 times a day to take a little break from the hecticness of life and to just spend time with each other, talking, socializing. Everything about them and their community is communal. They like to spend time with each other and interacting with each other. So their food, they share it on a big same plate, eating with their hands. It's quite an experience if you ever get a chance to go to an Eastern African restaurant, primarily a Ethiopian Eritrean restaurant. So you can see the beans here cook up fairly quickly. So the goal is they start to pop like popcorn, which this is actually a fresh popcorn roaster as well, which serves double purposes, since the Ethiopian Eritrean communities like to use popcorn with their coffee ceremonies. I will use this first to roast some beans, and then after that make some popcorn while the beans are cooling off. But, as you can see here, they went from green to light brown, but because the Ethiopian bean is a darker roast, we're going to keep going until they get nice and oily, as well as nice and dark and brown. But of course the goal is not to burn the beans, because then it just has a burnt, bitter flavor. So we want to keep just moving them around. It gets a little tiring, but you just keep moving them around until they become nice and dark brown and oily without drying them out. And it won't take that long at all there, just a little gradual movements there. And usually circular motions is what it encourages. So this is a very nice, soothing, relaxing way to enjoy one of the freshest cups of coffee you'll be able to get. So I enjoy doing this, and the goal is, you share with people. Everything's about sharing within their culture and really spending some time together. I became fascinated with this because I would hang out at Queen Sheba restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina, and first time I went there, they did this, and I was really fascinated at what was going on. And now, a couple years later, they taught me how to do it, shared their culture with me, and I've become a huge fan. And so you can see the smoke and the nice oily beans as best as you can. The people would go around and, they wave the smoke in everyone's face. So if I had people here to do that with, you'd have more of an effect. But I'll just do it to the camera instead. So the goal is to smell the beans and enjoy it there. It's nice, beautiful, fresh roasted beans. So what I'm going to do is, because you're supposed to let this cool off before you grind them down, I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to go clean my pan and put these outside so they cool down. And when I come back, I'll make some popcorn and grind these up as well.